हेलो बच्चों, आपका स्वागत है हमारे YouTube चैनल में। पिछले 3 क्लासेस में हमने फंडामेंटल ऑफ पार्टनरशिप में देखा था व्हाट इज पार्टनरशिप, व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप, रूल्स एप्लीकेबल इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डीड, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग्स and methods of calculating interest on draft. Now, today we start from recording of partnership transaction. Recording of partnership transaction. Transaction of partnership are recorded according to the principle of double entry system. Like sole proprietorship firm, partnership concern is also prepared their trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. The difference between sole proprietorship firm and partnership firm is that the profit of the partnership firm is distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio. But the profit of sole proprietorship firm is not distributed to anyone. The profit is gone in the pocket of sole proprietor only. In the case of partnership firm, the profit shown by profit and loss account is transferred in a newly opened account. That account is called profit and loss appropriation account. And in that account we show profit shown by profit and loss account, interest relating to interest on drawing, salary, commission, and balance of profit is distributed among partners. These things are shown in PL appropriation account. The format of profit and loss appropriation account is as follows. First, profit and loss appropriation account is always started by profit and loss. This is net profit transfer from profit and loss account. Then next, by interest on drawing. These two items, first net profit shown by profit and loss account, and second interest on drawing, are shown in the credit side of PL appropriation account. And in the debit side, we show salary to partners, partner's salary, interest on capitals, partners commission, transfer to reserve, and balance of profit is transferred to partners account, that is capital or current. So balance of profit is transferred to partners capital or partners current account. Capital or current account. If capital account is fixed, then profit is transferred to partners current account, and if capital account is fluctuating, then the profit of transferred to partners capital account. This is the difference between debit and credit side of PL appropriation account. From credit side, total of credit side, we deducted the items of debit side, and the difference of these two is called profit, and this profit is distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio. If the capital account is fixed, then profit is transferred to partners current account, or if the capital account is fluctuating, the profit is transferred to partners capital account. Profit is equal to total of credit minus total of debit. Next, capital account of partners. In case of partnership, there is a separate capital account for each partner. If there are 3 partners in the firm, then there are 3 capital accounts of the firm. The capital account of partners are classified into two parts. These are called first fixed capital account method and second one is called fluctuating capital account method. So the capital account of partners are classified into two parts, fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. Now first fixed capital account. In the case of fixed capital account, the original capital invested by the partners in the firm remain constant in the whole life of the firm. There is no change in the capital unless in the special circumstances. When the additional capital is brought by the partner in the firm or capital is withdrawn by the partner from the firm permanently. In these two cases, capital account may be changed. Besides this, in whole life of the firm, the capital account of the partner are not shown any fluctuation. It is remain constant in the whole life of the firm. And all entries relating to drawing, interest on drawing, salary, commission, etc. are transferred in a newly opened account. This newly opened account is called partners current account or drawings account. In other words, we can say that when the capital account of partners are fixed, we prepare two accounts. First is called partners capital account and second one is called partners current account. In the case of fixed capital account remain constant. The original capital invested by the partners in the firm remain constant in the whole life of the firm. It is not change time to time, and all entries relating to drawing, interest on drawing, salary, commission, profit of PL appropriation account are transferred in a newly opened account. This newly opened account is called partners current account. So in other words, we can say that in the case of fixed capital account, we prepare two accounts. First account is called partners capital account and second account is called partners current account. The format of partners capital account is as follows. First of all, by balance reading. Means opening balance of capital account. Opening capital of the partners. By cash or bank means additional capital brought by any partner or all the partners. To cash or bank means permanent withdrawal of capital from the firm by partners. Or to balance CD, this is the difference of credit and debit. This is credit and this is debit. The difference of these two is called to balance CD. This is the format of partners capital account when capital account is fixed. Second, partners current account. Partners current account may first of all we see by balance BD means opening balance of partners current account. That is credit balance of partners current account. If debit balance of partners current account, then it is shown by the name of to balance BD. Thereafter, by interest on capital, by salary, by commission, by profit and loss appropriation account, share of profit, and by balance CD. This is the difference of these two, debit and credit. In the debit side, we saw drawings, interest on drawings, to profit and loss appropriation account. If peer appropriation account, so loss and this loss is distributed among partners. This is to balance CD, difference of credit and debit side. It is very simple to prepare partners current account. Excluding balance BD or to balance BD or by balance BD. All the items that is shown in the partners current account are transferred from PL appropriation account. The item which is shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account, these items are transferred in the credit side of partners current account. For example, देखें जैसा कि first जो PL appropriation में था वो क्या था to interest on capital. So this is shown in the credit side of partners current account, that is by interest on capital. By to partners salary, to buy partners salary. To partners commission, to buy partners commission. To profit transfer to capital or current account. If the profit is transferred to current account, then by PL appropriation. So in one word we can say that the item which are shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account excluding reserve, this is not distributed among partners. All other items are shown in the credit side of partners current account. Means the item which is shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account, these are shown in the credit side of partners current account, which is distributed among partners. And the item which is shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account are shown in the debit side of partners current account. That is drawings separately, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग पे प्रिपरेशन के क्रेडिट में दिखाते हैं, सो इसको हम लोग किस में दिखाएंगे, डेबिट में. जो क्रेडिट में है उसको डेबिट में, जो डेबिट में है उसको क्रेडिट में. लेकिन केवल वही चीज, दीज आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड अमंग पार्टनर्स. बैलेंस सीडी और बैलेंस सीडी. तो दिस बैलेंस सीडी मींस व्हेन क्रेडिट साइड इज मोर एंड डेबिट साइड इज लेस then to balance CD. If debit side is more, credit side is less, then by balance CD. This is so positive or negative balance. This is so positive balance and this is so negative balance. Next, fluctuating capital account. In the case of fluctuating capital account, the original capital invested by the partners in the firm not remain constant. It is changed time to time, and all interest relating to drawing, interest on drawing, salary, commission, profit distributed among partners, that is PL appropriation account, are shown in the capital account itself. In other words, we can say that when the capital account of partners are fluctuating, we prepare only one account. That account is called partners capital account. Or if we merge partners capital account and partners current account, then we find fluctuating capital account. In other words, we can say that when the capital account of partners are fixed, we prepare two accounts. First account is called partners capital account and second account is called partners current account. But when the capital account of partners are fluctuating, we prepare only one account and that account is called partners capital account. Fluctuating capital account is similar to the partners current account. Only difference is that in the partners current account we show by balance BD, that is current account balance. But in the fluctuating capital account, by balance BD means opening capital or to balance BD means opening capital. This is credit balance, if it's credit balance, or if debit balance, then to balance BD. Thereafter, the item which is shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account, these items are transferred in the credit side of partners capital account. For example, first of all, to interest on capital in the partners capital account, by interest on capital. To salary to partners, to by salary. To commission to partners, that is by commission, and by profit and loss appropriation account. Because when the capital account is fluctuating, profit is transferred to partners capital account, not in a current account. In the debit side, first of all, to drawings and to interest on drawings. Interest on drawings on the credit side of PL appropriation account. So it is shown in the debit side of partners capital account. And to PL appropriation account, if loss, share of loss of partners, and last to balance sheet, difference between credit and debit is called to balance sheet. So these are the two methods of preparing partners capital account, fixed and fluctuating. In the case of fixed capital account, we prepare two accounts. First is called partners capital account and second one is called partners current account. But in the case of fluctuating capital account, we prepare only one account. This account is called partners capital account. Now, difference between fixed and fluctuating capital account. First, number of accounts. पहले हम लोग देखे थे अभी, in the case of fixed capital account, we prepare two accounts. These accounts are called first capital account and second current account. But in the case of fluctuating capital account, we prepare only one account and this account is called partner's capital account. Second, change in capital. In the case of fixed capital account, capital is remain constant. It is changed only in special circumstances when capital is permanently withdrawn by the partners or additional capital is brought by the partners. But in the case of fluctuating capital account, the capital account of partners are always changed according to time. But it is not remain constant, it is changed according to the time period. Closing balance. In the case of fixed capital account always show credit balance and current account may be show debit or credit both balance. But in the case of fluctuating capital account may be debit or credit balance. Adjustment. In the case of fixed capital account, all adjustment relating to interest on drawing, salary, commission, PL appropriation, that is profit, are transferred in partner's current account. But in the case of fluctuating capital account, all adjustment relating to interest on drawing, interest on capital, commission, share of profit and loss are shown in capital account itself. So these are the difference between fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. ये है for recording of partnership transaction. तो यहाँ पे हमने लिखा शुरुआत की है कहाँ से? सबसे पहले हमने शुरुआत की थी recording of partnership transaction. In simply we can say that for recording of partnership transaction we prepare two accounts. First is profit and loss appropriation account and second is partners capital account. First is PL appropriation account. PL appropriation account जो है it is an extension of profit and loss account. With the help of profit and loss account we know what is the profit or loss earned by the firm. But by the PL appropriation account we know how this profit is used by the partners. How much profit is given as interest on capital, how much profit is given as salary, and how much profit is distributed among partners or loss is distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio. PL appropriation account is always started with by profit and loss. That is net profit shown by the profit and loss account, and next thing by interest on drawing. Then these two items are always shown. Only these two items are shown in the credit side of PL appropriation account. And in the debit side we show interest on capital, salary to partners, commission to partners, transfer to reserve, and balance of profit. Balance of profit means difference between credit and debit. If credit side is more, debit side is less, then the difference of these two is called profit, and this profit is transferred to partners capital or current account. When the partners capital account are fluctuating, the profit is transferred to partners capital account, or when the capital account of partners are fixed, profit is transferred to partners current account. Second account that is prepared is called partners capital account. In the case of partnership, there is a separate capital account for each partner. The capital account of partners are classified into two parts. First, fixed capital account, and second, fluctuating capital account. First, fixed capital account. In the case of fixed capital account, the original capital invested by the partners in the firm remain constant in the whole life of the firm until or unless capital is not withdrawn by the partners permanently, or additional capital is not brought by the partners in the firm. And all entries relating to drawing, interest on drawing, salary to partners, commission, etc. are transferred in a newly opened account. This newly opened account is called partners current account. In other words, we can say that in the case of fixed capital account, we prepare two accounts. First account is called partners capital account. The form of partners capital account is as follows. And second account is partners current account, and the format of partners current account is as follows. Next, fluctuating capital account. In the case of fluctuating capital account, the original capital invested by the partners in the firm not remain constant. It is changed time to time, and all entries relating to drawing, interest on drawing, salary, commission, and profit, etc. are transferred in the capital account itself. In other words, we can say that in the case of fluctuating capital account, we prepare only one account, and that account is called partners capital account. Or if we merge capital account or current account, fixed capital account and partners current account, then we find fluctuating capital account. And the format of fluctuating capital account is as follows. It is very easy to prepare partners current account or fluctuating capital account. Only one thing kept in the mind is the items which are shown in the debit side of PL appropriation account are shown in the credit side of partners current account or partners capital account. And the item which is shown in the credit side of PL appropriation account, these items are shown in the debit side of partners current account or fluctuating capital. लेकिन यहाँ पर केवल वही चीज हम पार्टनर्स करेंट अकाउंट और कैपिटल अकाउंट में शो करेंगे जो पीएल एप्लीकेशन अकाउंट में हमने पार्टनर्स के बीच में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया. The items which are not distributed among partners, these are not shown in partners current account or partners fluctuating capital account. जैसे by profit and loss, net profit transfer to PL account. This is not shown in the partners current account or fluctuating capital account. और इधर से to transfer to reserve because it is not distributed among partners. So it is not shown in the partners current account or fluctuating capital account. यहाँ एक चीज और जो स्पेशल नोट है वो ये if it is not mentioned in the question कि capital account is fixed or capital account is fluctuating, then we suppose that कि कैपिटल अकाउंट इज फ्लक्चुएटिंग, तब हम ये मान लेते हैं कि कैपिटल अकाउंट जो है वो फ्लक्चुएटिंग है. या अगर क्वेश्चन में कहा कि प्रिपेयर पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड पार्टनर्स करंट अकाउंट, व्हेन दोनों अगर बनाने के लिए कहा है पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड पार्टनर्स करंट अकाउंट, दैट मींस कैपिटल अकाउंट इज फिक्स्ड और ओनली सो if only mention in the question only prepare partners capital account, it means the capital account of partner is fluctuating. तो अगर दो अकाउंट बनाने के लिए दिया है कैपिटल और करंट तो कैपिटल अकाउंट इज फिक्स्ड और केवल एक अकाउंट बनाने के लिए दिया है क्वेश्चन में तो कैपिटल अकाउंट इज फ्लक्चुएटिंग. या क्वेश्चन में अगर कुछ नहीं कहा है प्रिपेयर पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट, that means capital account is fluctuating. If nothing mentioned in the question, then we treated that the capital account is fluctuating. और अगर दो अकाउंट बनाने के लिए दिया और मेंशन कैपिटल अकाउंट इज फिक्स्ड तो हम समझ जाएंगे कैपिटल अकाउंट फिक्स्ड है, लेकिन ये मान के चलेंगे कि कैपिटल अकाउंट फ्लक्चुएटिंग है. डिफरेंस बिटवीन कैपिटल अकाउंट, फिक्स्ड कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल अकाउंट. नंबर ऑफ अकाउंट, जैसे हम लोग पहले बता चुके हैं कि फिक्स्ड कैपिटल अकाउंट में हम लोग कितने अकाउंट बनाते हैं, दो, पहला कैपिटल और दूसरा करंट. लेकिन फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल अकाउंट में केवल हमको एक अकाउंट बनाना है और इसमें हमको कितना अकाउंट बनाना है, दो अकाउंट प्रिपेयर करना है. चेंज इन कैपिटल, इसमें कैपिटल में कभी भी कोई चेंज नहीं होता जब तक कि परमानेंटली कैपिटल को विड्रॉन नहीं किया जाता या एडिशनल कैपिटल फॉर्म में नहीं लाई जाती. इसमें कैपिटल अकाउंट हमेशा इट इज चेंज टाइम टू टाइम, इट इज नॉट रिमेन कांस्टेंट. क्लोजिंग बैलेंस, कैपिटल अकाउंट ऑलवेज क्या शो करता है, क्रेडिट बैलेंस, लेकिन करंट अकाउंट में भी डेबिट और क्रेडिट बैलेंस शो करे. लेकिन फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल अकाउंट में कैपिटल अकाउंट क्रेडिट भी शो कर सकता है और डेबिट भी शो कर सकता है, लेकिन फिक्स्ड कैपिटल अकाउंट में कैपिटल अकाउंट हमेशा क्रेडिट बैलेंस शो करता है और फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल अकाउंट में कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट और क्रेडिट दोनों बैलेंस शो कर सकता है. एडजस्टमेंट इन द फिक्स्ड कैपिटल अकाउंट, ऑल एडजस्टमेंट रिलेटिंग टू interest on drawing, salary, commission, profit transfer from PL appropriation account are done in the current account. और इसमें all adjustments are made in partners capital account. क्योंकि हम अभी पहले हम लोग कहे थे जो चीज करंट अकाउंट में दिखाते हैं वही चीज कैपिटल अकाउंट में दिखाते हैं, ओपनिंग बैलेंस ऑफ करंट अकाउंट को छोड़ करके और उसमें ओपनिंग बैलेंस ऑफ कैपिटल को छोड़ करके. करंट अकाउंट में ओपनिंग बैलेंस ऑफ कैपिटल नहीं दिखाते हैं और कैपिटल अकाउंट में ओपनिंग बैलेंस ऑफ करंट अकाउंट नहीं दिखाते. करते हैं। इन सब को छोड़ करके ऑल इंटरेस्ट रिलेटिंग टू ड्राइंग, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग, सैलरी, कमीशन, शेयर ऑफ प्रॉफिट और लॉस, दोनों में क्या होते हैं? So these are the difference between fixed capital account and fluctuating capital. That's all for